Dinar Exchange Portal officially opens, limited time access now active. IQD News today. Iraqi Dinar with intro for your channel. RV News written in paragraph format without headings as you requested. Welcome back to RV News, your go-to source for real-time updates, breaking headlines, and the most credible information surrounding the Iraqi dinar, the Vietnamese dong, and the long-awaited revaluation we've all been anticipating. If you're holding IQD, buckle up, because today's development could be the one we've all been waiting for. In today's urgent update, we're talking about breaking news coming out of the financial and foreign exchange world. The Dinar Exchange Portal has now officially opened, and reports indicate that this access may be active for a limited time only. That's right, after months, even years, of speculation, anticipation, and preparation, we're finally seeing undeniable movement. And this time, it's not just chatter on social media or unconfirmed rumors. Multiple sources, including Iraqi, financial insiders, and connected U.S. banking contacts, are confirming that access to the exchange process has quietly gone live for select holders of the Iraqi dinar. This could be the beginning of something historic. Let's break it all down. The term exchange portal refers to a secure, digital platform established specifically for high-volume currency exchanges, particularly those related to the anticipated RV, or revaluation, of the Iraqi dinar. These portals are not like your average online banking login. They're customized interfaces used by private banks, Tier 1 redemption centers, and in some cases, international financial institutions in coordination with central banks. Their main purpose? To streamline and securely handle the massive influx of currency redemption requests when the RV process finally opens to the public. According to reliable contacts on the ground in Iraq and within the banking infrastructure in the US, this exchange portal has now gone live, though access remains highly restricted, at least for the moment. The portal is reportedly accessible only through secure credentials provided directly by redemption centers, vetted Tier 1 financial institutions, or through invitation to pre-qualified holders of large sums of IQD. These individuals, often referred to as whales, in currency circles, have been under NDA or non-disclosure agreements, but some leaks have made their way out due to the sheer number of redemptions being scheduled right now. And while official public access has not yet been granted universally, this limited time activation signals the first real steps of a controlled release. This also confirms what many insiders have been suggesting for weeks, that there will not be a single public RV moment, but rather a tiered, phased approach that begins with secure exchange portals for pre-screened individuals and institutions. From what we're hearing, this exchange portal not only allows dinar holders to schedule their exchange appointments, but also displays live contract rate options rates that are significantly higher than the market value we've seen for years. There have been confirmed test rates circulating internally in Iraq and beyond, and those appear to have been quietly integrated into the back end of the exchange portal. While we can't officially publish those numbers just yet, due to privacy and policy, sources have stated that the figures being offered are in alignment with prior expectations, anywhere from $3.71 to $5 per IQD, with higher rates rumored. For those exchanging under the humanitarian or contract categories, this is no longer theoretical. The digital infrastructure is now visible. Certain dinar holders have reported receiving login credentials to the portal, along with instructions that include document upload requirements, proof of ID, currency ownership, source of funds, and intent declarations. There is even a verification process involving biometric validation for high-level exchanges. All of this is designed to keep the process secure, fraud-free, and fully traceable. This development also aligns perfectly with what was mentioned in the Iraqi Gazette earlier this week. As you know, the Gazette is Iraq's official legal publication and has been the source of several monumental announcements. Just days ago, it published a quiet notice regarding currency reforms and international parity adjustments. Insiders now believe that this laid the groundwork for the portal launch. And here's where it gets really interesting. There's chatter among private banking insiders in Texas, Florida, and even California that a 72-hour exchange window has been proposed for certain groups. This doesn't mean everyone will be limited to 72 hours, but that a rapid access phase is underway, likely to test the system's capacity before wider rollout. If this test phase is successful, it could mean that full public access to the exchange portal will follow within days. And that's why this moment is critical. If you've been preparing for this exchange for years, now is the time to finalize your documentation, double-check your currency holdings, and stay glued to trusted intel channels, because your invitation could arrive at any moment. It's important to understand how access to this portal is being prioritized. According to several high-level briefings, access is being distributed in this order. First, sovereign groups and Tier 1 holders. Second, pre-approved Tier 2 groups that include large currency holders who have registered through trusted redemption pathways. Third, Tier 3, which is expected to include general public exchanges. While we are still technically in Tier 1 and 2 phases. The speed at which activity is unfolding has surprised even the most connected analysts. There are indications that some Tier 3 pre-positioning is already underway. Banks like Wells Fargo, Chase, and HSBC reportedly have internal memos circulating among foreign exchange departments, detailing readiness procedures and security protocols for portal-based exchanges. The Iraqi government, meanwhile, continues to move in perfect alignment with these developments. Over the past week, several high-ranking financial and political officials have made statements regarding Iraq's commitment to restoring international financial sovereignty. Prime Minister Soudani even mentioned in a televised speech that Iraq is on track to become a regional economic hub, and he emphasized the importance of stabilizing the national currency. That's not just rhetoric. Behind the scenes, Iraq has reduced its dependency on the US dollar in trade settlements, increased gold reserves, and activated several bilateral agreements with countries like China, Russia, and the UAE, all of which bolster the dinar's strength in global markets. On the technical side, the exchange portal's interface is said to be equipped with a real-time rate dashboard, a scheduling feature, legal disclosures, and digital signature capabilities. It's essentially a turnkey system designed to handle tens of thousands of high-volume redemptions with minimal friction. Those who have seen the portal describe it as clean, professional, and user-friendly, with a military-grade security layer that includes two-factor authentication, GPS location tagging, and leave agent verification for large exchanges. You cannot simply stumble upon this portal. Access is granted through unique encrypted links sent directly to verified email addresses or by in-person appointments set up at redemption centers. So, what should everyday dinner holders be doing right now? First and foremost, do not panic. This limited-time portal access phase is only the beginning. It's part of a staggered rollout strategy designed to test the system and protect the integrity of the exchange process. That said, you should be preparing your currency and documentation today. Make sure your notes are authentic, well-stored, and sorted by denomination. Secure your receipts, currency, declaration forms, and proof of origin. If you have a trust LLC or foundation that will be involved in the exchange, now is the time to consult your financial advisor or attorney. That's also important to remain extremely cautious about scams. Anytime an official process begins, the risk of impersonators skyrockets. Be wary of any unsolicited emails or text messages claiming to offer portal access. Remember, legitimate portal invites will come from official redemption centers or verified banks and will always require strict identity confirmation. Never share your private information unless you are absolutely certain of the recipient's legitimacy. There's also a growing belief in the community that this exchange portal access window could coincide with other global financial resets. Some insiders believe that this dinar activity is a precursor to a much larger realignment of the global monetary system, possibly involving asset-backed currencies, a new digital financial framework, or even major geopolitical agreements. While we can't confirm those broader theories today, the velocity and magnitude of the current developments certainly lend credibility to the idea that we're entering a new financial era. And let's talk briefly about timing. Why now? Why has the exchange portal gone live at this specific moment? Analysts believe that recent geopolitical shifts have opened the floodgates. From BRICS nations accelerating their de-dollarization strategies to the IMF quietly approving asset-backed currency mechanisms in developing countries, all signs point to a systemic transition. Iraq has positioned itself perfectly at the center of this movement. Their domestic economic reforms, oil output stabilization, and strong foreign alliances have all played a role in finally getting this exchange infrastructure online. In closing, the official opening of the Dinar Exchange Portal is not